Hi friends, hope all you are doing well. My earlier two presentations on pre-monsoon fumigation part 1, that is planning, and part 2, that is the monitoring, might have been enjoyed by you. Now I have come up with a new presentation that is very critical and very important for all of you. I am coming up with the reasons for failure of fumigation. Up to now, you might have completed 50% of the pre-monsoon fumigation, but there are failures. And why those failures are? So, because so many reasons are there, so I will not be able to cover it within one presentation. So, I divided it into two parts. Part 1, the failure on the part of human error, and the second part is scientific and materialistic reasons. So, first I am going to present before you is the part 1, the failure of pre-monsoon fumigation because of human error. So friends, the first and foremost is that the aluminum phosphide must not be estimated. It should be calculated exactly how much dose is required. Mostly, as you are seeing in the slide, the person is thinking, but he is not calculating it. He is just estimating. That leads to the total failure if underdose is applied during the fumigation. The second reason is that mostly the supervisors depend upon the laborers, knowing that the laborers, thinking that the laborers knows everything. They are the expertise. They have all expertise to fumigate the stock, which is not true, man. That the supervisor is just relaxing, whereas the laborers are working. So this attitude leads to the total failure of the fumigation. If the supervisor doesn't go and see what the labor actually is doing, whether it is applying the right dose, whether it is spreading the aluminum phosphide properly, so whether fumigation, whether the air tightening has been done correctly, all these things if he doesn't see, then total failure of fumigation is bound to take place. Now coming to the next reason. Next reason is the methodology of application of the aluminum phosphide. Generally, up to now, we had been doing it at the 60% at the top, 60% at the top, and 40% on the side of the. Now, this procedure, this quantum application 60-40 is running from the ages, right from we entered into this industry. But now the BSI has come up during March. They have issued some other instructions that there is no need of 60-40 C ratio and the aluminum phosphides can be kept down below the golden grade. For that, I'll come up with another video. But for the time being, because no instructions have been issued so far, so we are still following, we have to follow 60-40 ratio distribution of the aluminum phosphide only. Now, when whole of the process is over, the fumigation has been conducted. If the supervisor doesn't visit his godown, where the stacks have been fumigated, if he fails to check after suppose 10 stacks have been fumigated, if he doesn't go and see whether the fumigation has been conducted in the right way, the sealing is proper, there is no other reasons for leakage of the gas, phosphine gas, only then the fumigation will be successful. Now, main reason which generally we have seen that the expired aluminum phosphide is used, the 100% mortality will not take place. Rather it will create immunity in the in the insects. Insects will not die. So because effect will be 25% or the 50% or whatever it is. So the insect will not attain 100% mortality. So with expired seed date should not be used at all. If you will use, naturally it is a failure of the. We have seen at so many places that expired chemical is being used, which is of no use. Now, next reason is very, very mischievous matter. The man is laughing because he has fumigated the stack even without applying the aluminum phosphide. He has simply covered the stack with the cover and sealed it also, but no aluminum phosphide has been applied. The ALP so saved has been sold in the market. So naturally there is a failure because the ALP has not been applied. So naturally, result will be zero. So this is because the supervisor has not attended his duties. He has not supervised the operations. That's another reason. Now, other thing is, before you degas, the fumigated chambers where the stacks are volume fumigated are to be sprayed. The whole chamber has to be sprayed. Alleyways, open space, walls, ventilators, and please don't forget, kindly note it down. Also spray all the five sides of the cover which have been used for the fumigation. In our career, we have seen at so many places, you see the slide. On the top of the slide, I have shown that insects are there. So I have seen heaps of the insects, which living insects, which are dying because you are not spraying the upper side of the stack. So, but naturally, when you will degas the stack, you will shift the covers to the other stack. Naturally, the cross infection will take place. So don't forget to spray all the five sides of the stack when before degassing, one night before degassing. Morning you come and degas the cover. Now, we have seen that stacks are clashed and those have not rectified for days together. Now, if you try to fumigate such stacks, you cannot seal the stacks. Aluminum phosphate will go wasted. Leakage will be there. So, if the stacks are rectified in time and fumigated, the result will be okay. Otherwise, it is going to be zero mortality, insect mortality. Gentlemen, when we go to the field, we check all these. These are the photographs which have been taken by me during my visit to the various. Here, I have seen that in the slide you see, the flap has not been fully tightened. Actually, it should have been folded, then tight. This will give the leakage of the phosphine gas. So, it is only lack of the supervision on the part of the supervisor that he doesn't see that whether flaps have been fully tightened or not. So then, generally we have seen that the between the stack and the wall of the godown, very little space is left. So when you try to fumigate the stack, the cover you cannot seal it properly. So there are chances of leakage. I have seen at so many places because of the faulty stacking. Stack is built just near the giving very narrow space, and operational space is very less. Under those circumstances, the fumigation is going to be failed. I have prepared one one chart that is you can see various stacks I have covered in it: 181, 162, 174, 150, and 174, and a stack of size. You see, with 60-40 ratio, I have shown it over here that how many tablets are to be, how much quantity is to be used for each stack. Then, out of that, how many tablets will be there? Tablets will be there contained in that quantity. So these tablets, how to be distributed on the stack, I have tried to show it. If you see stack 181 stack, you will see that total tablets are required 543. So 543, 326 are to be put on the top. You see it over here, and 54 on the four sides. Similarly, I have given for all type of the stack. This kind of chart, ready reckoner, you can keep in your pocket, give to the down below staff so that they should immediately see the step and calculate the. In the further slide, I have just given that if the chamber is consisting of 6 stacks, 9 stacks, 12 stacks, 18 stacks, how much quantity is be required, and the size according to the size of the stack. This is also ready reckoner. Ready reckoner can immediately be used without calculating. Generally, in the first slide, I have shown that the supervisor has not calculated. He is only estimating. But here, if the chart is ready with you, you can immediately guide the staff. Now, failure due to human writing, just I have summarized. Again, I am just summarizing. Fumigation without ALP and non-supervision by the supervisor, use of expired ALP, doses, less doses, technical techniques of the application, and improper sealing, improper spray, collapse stacks. Thank you, gentlemen. Uh, Hope that you have enjoyed this video, and also tell that you share it with your friends, subscribe it, and don't forget to like it also and circulate among your friends. Thank you very much. God bless you.